Hello, good evening, lovely friends, lovely people. How are you? So happy to see you. I mean, I can't see you, but I know you're here. Thank you very much for joining. Hi from LA, Shadi. Hi. I've heard it's quite warm in LA. Is that right? Actually, I've heard that it's cooled down a bit recently, but obviously it's much warmer over there than it is here. So I hope it's cooled down a bit for you. I hope you're all well. Excuse me. Thank you all so much for joining. I hope you've had a good weekend so far, and hopefully the rest of your weekend and the rest of your week will be very good. Teacher, what's the weather like today? So in Manchester, we've had a bit of a crazy day. It's been quite wet. Mostly today, quite wet, so quite a bit of rain. But right now we've got, it's like a battle between rain and sun. So we'll have to see who wins. I think for people who are outside, they might even be able to see a rainbow somewhere, I don't know. But mainly it's been quite wet in Manchester anyway. I don't know about the rest of the UK. It's warm and humidity is really high, Shadi, yeah, in LA, right. But you guys have got coolers and AC and everything, haven't you, in the houses there? So that's not too bad, right? Okay. How we can be a good teacher. I'm sure you are already a good teacher. Newcastle was windy, Omi, thank you. Right, Newcastle, right, okay, quite windy. Slack a battle. It's like a battle. It is like a battle. That's what I said. Excuse me. It's like a battle. It's like the sun and rain are arguing who wants to win, kind of. It's like a battle. It's rainy in Ireland, yeah. There is a battle between sun and wind in Stockholm as well, right? Oh my goodness, you're joining from everywhere. Thank you so much. I feel so humbled and blessed that so many of you are giving me maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes of your Sunday. I know you're all very busy. Some of you are still working. Some of you are maybe getting dinner ready for the family. Some of you, you've got your own program, but you still take 20, 30 minutes out of your very busy schedule to come and listen to me. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. London is sunny. LA is empty because of Memorial Day. It's a long weekend, isn't it? Yeah, in LA. Very good. Afghanistan is nice and warm, I'm sure. Rainy weather. Do you live in... I do. I live in Manchester. Yes. I used to live in London. And I have so much respect for everybody who lives in London, but I couldn't tolerate it anymore, so I moved to Manchester. But a lot of respect to anybody who can tolerate London, definitely. Berlin is rainy, yeah. Derby is windy, yeah. Where are you from? Excuse me. So, the UK. Northwest of Iran was cold and windy. Okay, I think that's quite a refreshing change. Is that right? Northwest of Iran. You're talking about northwest is like Tabriz, Urumiyeh, that section, if I'm not mistaken. You say it's quite windy and cool, so hopefully that was a good thing. A lot of places in the UK, you're telling me it was rainy, windy, yeah. Iran was really hot, right. I love Manchester. It's like Isfahan, is it, Sahar? Right. I remember I went to Isfahan when I was very young. I was a teenager when I went to Isfahan. Unfortunately, as a teenager, you don't appreciate the magnitude of this city, Isfahan used to be the capital of Iran, right? At one point in history. So Isfahan has a lot of history, and it's a beautiful city, obviously. But when you're a kid, when you're a teenager, unfortunately, these are the things that I didn't pay attention to, I'm afraid, and I'm really sorry. So I hope to go again and take my kids with me and show them, look, this is Isfahan, this is what it's like, and all of that kind of thing, all over Iran. I really hope to do that soon. Magnitude, Barati Simin. Yes, thank you. The magnitude, how big it is. The temperature of New York are really extreme and unprecedented. I haven't been there. Well, no, I've never been to New York. I've been to Newark. We flew to Newark when I was in college. We had a student exchange program. So some students from Manchester College went to Newark. Some American students from Newark came here to Manchester. It was like a partnership between the two colleges. And so we went to Newark, but not New York. So I've never been to the Big Apple. I've never been to New York before. I'll have to go and visit, definitely. My speaking is normal. How can I speak English very well? Please answer my question. I'm so sorry if I missed your question. All I can say is if you want to learn any skill, be it baking, cooking, mending, fixing, you know, creating, any kind of language, any kind of skill, I always say the best thing to do is just to start and do it. Don't wait, in my opinion, don't wait until you're perfect at something, because perfection might never happen, right? That's what I find. So I always think however little or however much you know, just start practicing right now. Don't worry about it at all. Just start practicing. It's the practice that will make you much better. That's what I find. Whenever you come here, I will be happy to. Oh, thank you so much, Hossein. I will definitely love to have that. Thank you. That's very kind of you. I really enjoy listening your accent. Thank you, Agent Trustful. Thank you very much. My accent's quite boring, actually. It's quite British and very boring. I know that there are more interesting accents out there, but very nice of you. Thank you very much. I'm glad to familiarize you, Golpar. Very glad to meet you as well. Thank you very much for joining. Lovely. Very good. I can't speak English. Hopefully we will help you to overcome that problem, hopefully. Okay, lovely. Excuse me. So before I continue, maybe not for my very good friends who live in Iran. I don't know if you guys can access Netflix. I'm sure a lot of you know what Netflix is, right? It's an app where people go on and they watch videos, right? Netflix. I don't know if you can access it in Iran or not, but I know a lot of the other countries can, not all of them, but a lot of the other countries can. If you can access Netflix, if your English is quite high and you want to test your level of English, your listening skills, there is a fantastic half-hour documentary that's on Netflix. It's with an American accent, but it's not very correct American. It's spoken American, right? It's a documentary. It's fascinating. It actually has won awards, this documentary. It's half an hour. It's called The Quilters. Quilters. Quilt is patu, yeah? Patu that we use when we go to bed, when we go to sleep. So the quilters is people who make quilts, right? They make patu, they make quilts. And when you think of people making quilts, you might think of like grandmothers, grandfathers, right? Sitting in a factory making quilts. No, this is in a prison, this documentary. It's in a prison, I think it's in Missouri in America. And it's about a few inmates, a few prisoners who have to stay in prison for life because they've committed very serious offenses. They're in there for life, or at least for many years. But what they do while they're in prison, some of them, they volunteer in prison and they go to another department in the prison and they make quilts. They make patu, they make quilts, and they give these quilts to children who have been fostered. So children who don't have parents and they have been fostered by foster parents. It is a fantastic documentary. It's so nice. It's so good. It's only half an hour and it will really test your listening skills with the accent and everything. So if you think that your English is quite good level, this is a great way for you to watch that documentary and enjoy. And of course, you can always put the subtitles at the bottom as well. Netflix is a popular streaming platform that offers a wide variety of movies and original content for viewers around the world. I am addicted. Not just you, lots of people. You're absolutely right. Hi, Masi. Masi. Oh my God. Mahi. So sorry. Hi, Mahi. Lovely to have you. Thank you very much for joining. I got Ma and then the surname Si or Semi, and I got that confused. Sorry. Hi, Mahi. Lovely to have you. Very good. Very good. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out. It's called The Quilters. The Quilters. I'll definitely find a picture of it on Netflix and I'll put it up as a story with the name if you wanted to find it. It's great. Hi. Can I have a class with you in Manchester? Right. So I don't teach in person. I teach online. And not online, actually. I teach via my courses. But if anybody wants any private lessons, the very, very good teacher that I just said hi to, also her information is on my page. She is the lovely teacher who teaches privately, if anybody's interested. She's a very, very good teacher. چند سال نیاز هستش برای تمرین لهجه خوب? To be honest, let me answer this question. You know, if you think about actors and actresses, right? For example, I don't know if you know Meryl Streep. She's a very famous American actress, right? Meryl Streep. And she had to prepare to play the role of Margaret Thatcher in a film. I don't know if any of you saw it. It was called The Iron Lady. She got an Oscar for it. Fantastic actress. When you look at actors and actresses, they only have a few months before they have to learn an accent very well, right? The same with Daniel Day-Lewis. Oh my God, amazing actor. Daniel Day-Lewis, Meryl Streep. Who else is really good with accents? Somebody else is really, really good with accents. He was in a few of the Batman films as well. I forgot his name. He's a British actor. He was in a few of the Batman films. He played American Psycho. I forgot his name. He is a really, really good actor as well. British, but he does fantastic American accents. So the question from one of my friends is, how can we learn accents very quickly? Learning an accent happens very quickly. It's all a case of learning which part of your mouth, your lips, your tongue, which part of the muscles you have to use for certain accents, okay? Learning an accent is not difficult at all. It's all about listening and copying. این که من فارسی میتونم صحبت کنم این خودش اکسنت هست، درسته؟ این هیچ معنیش این نیست که او طرف چقدر باهوشه. نه، فقط آدم یاد میگیره که چجوری از ماهیچه های دهن بهتر استفاده کنه، اون خ، اون ق، اینا رو قشنگ بتونه صدا کنه. Or if you wanted to speak American, of course you have to learn how the different parts of your mouth might need to make different sounds. Okay, آمریکایی من شاید خیلی خوب نباشه ولی you can learn accents just by learning how the different parts of the mouth work together, and you can quickly learn accents. Christian Bale, oh, thank you. Christian Bale, yes, that was the amazing actor I was talking about. If you hadn't told me, it would have been eating my brain all evening. Thank you for telling me. Okay. So Ehsan, somebody might want to help Ehsan. Hi, how are you? How can we improve our reading skills for the IELTS test? With that one, I suggest you do as much reading as you can, not just past papers, but try to read as many like National Geographic and other kinds of academic reading material. You can look at higher tier newspapers, magazines, you know, that's where they get their information from for the reading. And you also want to work on your timing as well. You want to make sure that you're good with the timing and just the technique of the test. I'm sure you'll be able to do really well. I want to get on with the lesson, sorry. Is having a British accent important for achieving a high score in the IELTS speaking and listening tests, especially if you're taking the exam in the UK? So obviously part of it is to do with how your pronunciation, part of it is to do with that. It doesn't mean that you're going to fail your exam if you don't have a good British accent, not at all, because everybody knows IELTS is for somebody who is not an English speaker, right? So they don't expect you to have a perfect accent, not at all. Their focus is more on, can you speak like a native speaker? How much can you speak like a native speaker? That's more important with your choice of idioms, your control of the grammar, your choice and control of your discourse markers, the linkers, your vocabulary, how you express yourself. It's these things that are more important than the accent. Yeah. I live in Manchester, but my English is at an intermediate level. I have to take the GCSE in September. What course would you recommend for language preparation and speaking? So GCSE is its own world, right? GCSE is one of those qualifications that you should be able to study by yourself, because lots of people take GCSE just like IELTS. There should be lots and lots of past papers online. My son is doing GCSE this year, right now actually. He's in the middle of his GCSE exams. Excuse me. And every night he comes and he starts printing past papers and he does a lot of practice. So I'm sure there's lots and lots of free practice material online that you can use, and you can find the correct answer as well. Okay, good luck. Do you have any British accent training course? Dr. Nilufar, hi, thank you for joining. British accent, we've got so many different accents that are British accent. Liverpudlian, Irish, Welsh, Scottish, like East London, you know, Mancunian, all of these are British accents. So I don't have any specific training course for that, to be honest, no. So I would suggest if somebody wants to learn the British accent, first of all, they specify for themselves what accent specifically they want to learn, and then either start listening to or watching programs specific from that part of the UK. That might help. Okay. Do you have any recommendations for children to easily learn British accent, RP, received pronunciation? Yes, if they watch English, like children's programs, like Peppa Pig. She's got a very nice RP, all of the characters in Peppa Pig. And there are other programs that are just for children. That is a great way for children to learn English and also pick up on the accent as well. When I took my kids, so sorry, I'm going to have to get on with the lesson now. But when I took my kids to live in America, we moved to America in 2015. My kids at the time were 5 and 3 years old. Okay. When we landed in America, they had very British accents. Within 2 months, they suddenly had this very rich American accent. And that's because that's all they could hear. School, kids, TV programs. So kids pick up the language and the accent very quickly. I wouldn't worry as long as they're watching the right things. I'm in love with the way you speak. British accent, so cute. Thank you. Which British accent are you speaking? I use the RP, British received pronunciation. So I've actually practiced for many, many years on my accent. When I speak to my family or my relatives, my accent changes a little bit. It becomes a bit more Mancunian. But when I'm working and I'm teaching, my natural accent, just for me, is this accent that I have. With my family, I change my accent a little bit, just a bit. What do you think about Trinity English exams? They're very good. Trinity is a very good exam board. Yeah. You can watch Friends series. Yeah, Friends is very good. Yeah, I'm the same as you. Please let me know if you find a place for the problem. Sure. کلاساتون رو بیشتر توضیح میدید لطفاً. So I've just put another story on my page. I've got a link if anyone's interested. As you know, I've created a beginner's course. I've also created an intermediate course. This is all just for speaking. The beginner's course is taught in Farsi. It starts from very, very basic, very simple, starts by how we introduce ourselves. But every lesson, even from the first lesson, you have new information, very new information. I start teaching you the native English way of how we communicate. When I say native English, it doesn't mean just British, in all English-speaking countries. And that is a total of 10 modules altogether. The intermediate course is obviously higher. All the lessons are just in English. There's no Farsi at all. I focus a lot on everyday English with friends and social situations, and I focus quite a bit on work situations as well. Because if you're intermediate English level, that means most probably you're working. So you're going to need English for the workplace as well. So those are the two courses I've created. If anyone's interested, put your name on the waiting list and then we'll be in touch with you very soon. Okay? Use shadowing technique, Mahi. Yes, shadowing technique is really good as well for listening. Okay, lovely. Right, so let's get to this if that's okay. I was hoping to go through 4 phrasal verbs with you tonight. These are phrasal verbs that a lot of people find a little bit confusing because if you translate them in Farsi, they might have a different meaning. So let's go through them. The first one is come across, come across, come across. And come across means when you find something, you see something or you find something by chance. You weren't actually looking for it. You weren't searching for it. You just find it or see it just by chance, okay? Let's say, for example, I want to say a Farsi sentence to you. I'd like you, please, to use the phrasal verb come across and give me the English sentence, if that's okay, right? I want to say, اگه کلید منو پیدا کردی تو رو خدا به من یه خبر بده. من کلیدامو گم کردم. اگه کلید منو پیدا کردی بر حسب اتفاق. اگه کلید منو پیدا کردی یه خبری بهم بده. Okay? I'd like you to use the phrasal verb come across to give me that sentence in English, please. Let's see if you can. So come across, it means to find something or see something just by accident. Yeah? Your accent is incredibly beautiful. It seems like music to my ears. Oh, thank you, Maysound. That's very kind of you. Thank you. مواجه شدن با. Okay, I'm not sure exactly what the Farsi of that is, but if you come across my keys, please let me know. Very good. Very good. Well done. Yes, I'm sorry. In Farsi, we say kilid, kilid. In English, we say keys. Keys, if you come across my keys. Very good. Well done, well done. I come across an old friend at the mall. Yeah, I came across. Pick up a podcast. Sorry, Mahi, that's for someone else. If you come across my key, please let me know. Very good. Lovely, lovely. Thank you, Layla. Please let me know if you come across my keys. If you come across my keys, please. Fantastic. Very good. So if what you said is absolutely right. Instead of saying, please let me know, if you want to make it even more native, you can say, give me a shout. Give me a shout. That's another way of saying, let me know. It's the same thing. It just sounds a little bit more native. So if you come across my keys, give me a shout. Give me a shout. Let me know is perfectly fine. Absolutely correct. But some people also say, give me a shout. Okay, very good. Right, let's go to the next one. Have you ever experienced when you make a mistake, you see, for example, a lady and you think that lady is Sarah, but actually it's not Sarah. For example, it's Mariam. You've got them mixed up because they look so similar. Has that ever happened to you? So you see somebody, one of your friends, family, whatever, you think that's Sarah, for example, but then you realize, no, that's not Sarah, that's Mary, yeah, or Mariam. They look so similar, so you made a mistake, right? So the phrasal verb we want to use is take someone for someone else. Take someone for someone else. Okay. I want to say, من این خانم رو دیدم. Let me just, translate the Farsi for myself very quickly. Okay. اسم و اینا نمیذارم که قاطی نشه. من این خانم رو دیدم، فکر کردم که خواهرشه. من این خانم رو دیدم، فکر نمی کردم که این باشه، فکر کردم خواهرشه. I might have confused you here a bit. Sorry, my Farsi translation isn't very good. So I take person for person else. Let me see if someone can come up with this. Mistaken identity. It's not a mistaken identity. Mistaken identity is for when you get it completely wrong. Thank you. Very good, Maysam. I took this lady for her sister. با خواهرش اشتباه گرفتم. Exactly. I took this lady for her sister. Very good. I took this lady for her sister. I took this lady for someone else. Very good. Very good. Come across has lots of meanings. That's just one of the meanings. Yes. Yes. That was I took her for my girl. Okay. I took this woman for her sister. Fantastic. So you got, even though my explanation wasn't very good, you still got it. Well done. So I took her for her sister, for example. They look so alike. They look so alike. Alike, it's one word. It means very similar. They look so alike. A-L-I-K-E. The word like, but we put A in front of it. It's all one word. They look so alike. They look so alike. کپی همن. چهرهاشون کپی همه. They look so alike. Thank you, Atafe. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Thank you. Let's go to the next phrasal verb, and I'm going to write all these down in the caption in YouTube. Let's go to the next one. The next one is when we've got a cause, we've got something that creates an effect. Okay, so I put something down to something else. I put something down to something else. Let me give you the sentence in Farsi. Can you tell me in English, please? من کمردرد رو میذارم به پای استرس. اوکی، کمرم درد میکنه. من کمردرد رو میذارم به پای استرس. به خاطر استرس هست که من کمردرد دارم. For example, right? So put something down to something بعدی. Can anybody translate that for me? Put something down to something else. Yes. من کمردرد رو میذارم به پای استرس. استرس هست که باعث شده من کمردرد بگیرم. منظورم اینه. I put backache down to stress. Well done. I put my backache down to stress. Fantastic. I took her rudeness down. I put her rudeness down to her youth, her young age. Yes, Farzaneh. I put my back pain down to stress. Very good. من دلیل کمردرد رو stress میدونم. Yes. I put my backache down to stress. Very good. به خاطر stress. Lovely. Very good. Very good. Put something down to something else. Yes. The second something is causing the first something. Does that make sense? Yeah. پس من کمردرد رو میذارم به پای stress. Stress هست که باعث کمردرد من شده. Absolutely. So I put my backache down to stress. Lovely. Yes. Very good. Very good. Are we okay so far? Yeah? Does that make sense? Is everybody okay? Do you have enough energy for one more phrasal verb? Give me a yes, no, maybe? I put my backache down to stress. Very good. میشه یه بار دیگه توضیح بده. Yes, so put something down to something else. Okay? من اینو میذارم به پای این. پس دومی هست که باعث میشه اولی اتفاق بیفته. استرس هست که باعث میشه کمردرد اتفاق بیفته. من کمردرد رو میذارم به پای استرس. من اینجوری ترجمه کردم، شاید اشتباه باشه در فارسی، ولی میخوام بگم که دلیلی که کمردرد دارم به خاطر استرس هست. مثلا میخوام به دکتر اینو بگم. Everyone okay? Yes? Very, very good. One more phrasal verb and then I'll let you go. Get on with your evening. Okay. This is a phrasal verb that we're going to put it inside of an idiom. And I need you to help me with the translation of Farsi, please. Let's say somebody does something, somebody does something really bad, but they're not punished. They don't get consequences. They escape. Either they're very good, they never get caught, or maybe they've got party bazi, they've got very strong networking, and so they do something bad, corrupt, they do something bad, but they escape any kind of punishment. They don't get caught, right? The phrasal verb I'm looking at is get away, get away, get away. Right, we use it in an idiom. I don't know if anybody's heard of it. که یعنی get away with, very good. و یه کلمه دیگه هم آخرش میذاریم که یعنی این هر کار دوست داره انجام میده و هیچ موقع جریمه‌شو نباید بده. کسی اینو مثلا دستگیر نمیکنه که بابا بگه این کارو نکن دیگه، این چه کاریه میکنی، یا هیچ موقع این به دام نمیفته، دستگیر نمیشه، هیچکی اینو پیداش نمیکنه، این هر کار دلش میخواد میکنه و از زیرش هم در میره. Get away with، هیچ موقع گیر نمیفته. Very good. We have an idiom for this. Does anybody know? قصر در رفتن. Thank you. پاسخگو نیست. Very good. I want to say there is somebody in my family, there's someone in my place of work, there's someone on the street, whatever. هر کار خلافی که دوست داره انجام میده و به قول شما هیچ موقع مجازات نمیشه، هیچ موقع دستگیر نمیشه، هیچ موقع جواب عملش رو نباید پس بده، همیشه فرار میکنه، از زیرش در میره. Yeah? How can we say that? Get away with, and then there's one more word that makes it an idiom. Hi Dawood Melody, thank you for joining. من همش از لایف بیرون میرم. دوستان شما اوکی هستین؟ امیدوارم اوکی باشین. کسی بازخواستش نمیکنه. Thank you. تنبیه نمیشه، مؤاخذه نمیشه. Thank you. Gets away scot free. Absolutely. جیم میزنه. Okay. Very good. So yes, we say he or she gets away with murder. He or she gets away with murder. Let's say there's somebody who works in the department, and every single Monday, instead of this person going to work like everybody else, she always calls in sick, and she comes up with some kind of a reason, some kind of an excuse why she can't go into work every single Monday. And that means other people in the department have to do her work for her. They have to pick up the responsibility. Well, that's wrong. You can't take every Monday off. That's wrong. But she gets away with, thank you, that's Bahri Delsouz, gets away with murder. Thank you. She gets away with murder. Oh my goodness. Every Monday, she comes up with some kind of excuse why she can't come into work. And we have to pick up the slack. We have to do her job for her. Every single Monday. One Monday she's not feeling well. One Monday she's got childcare issues. One Monday the car isn't starting. One Monday. Every single Monday, she's coming up with an excuse why she can't come into work, and we have to pick up the slack. And she never gets punished. She never gets told off. She never gets warning, nothing. She gets away with murder. She gets away with murder. Yeah, she gets away with murder every single Monday. Yeah, that's not right, is it? Okay, so when somebody, hello, when somebody does something wrong, we think it's wrong, and they don't get punished for it, they don't have any consequences for it, we say that person gets away with murder. Past tense, can somebody write the past tense for me? قصر در رفت، از زیرش در رفت، مجازات نشد. Can you give me the past tense for me before we finish? Our politicians get away with murder and never get punished for their graft and corruption. Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you, Mahi. Yes, it's just an istilah. Save Koni, definitely. Got away. She got away with murder. Thank you. She got away with murder. I got away with murder, right? Anything, got away with. Thank you very much. Very good. So we looked at 4 phrasal verbs tonight. I'm going to write all of these in the caption in YouTube, and I'll share the YouTube link with you here in the story. So the first one was come across, when you find something or see something by chance. You're not specifically looking or searching for it. Just by chance you see it, you find it. میخوام بگم که تو رو خدا کلید منو پیدا کردی بهم خبر بده, right? If you come across my keys, give me a shout. If you come across my keys, I'm not asking you to put everything down and just go look for my keys. No, while you're doing your own jobs, if you come across my keys, give me a shout. تو رو خدا من باید برم سر کار. Okay, the next one, take someone for someone else. I saw Sarah at the airport and I thought it was Mary. So I took Sarah for Mary. Oh my goodness, they look so alike. Both of them, they look so alike, these two sisters. They look so alike. The next one was put something down to something else. Doctor, I put this backache down to stress. Doctor, I put this toothache down to anxiety about my exams. Yeah. I put not sleeping down to dehydration, for example, or whatever. Yeah. And the last one was get away. Get away. We put it inside an idiom. Somebody who does something wrong and they don't get punished for it. There's no consequences for it. She gets away with murder. And nobody blinks. Nobody blinks twice. اصلا نه انگار نه انگار هیچ کم توجه نمیکنه، هیچ کم به این یه گوش زدی چیزی نمیکنه. No, she gets away with murder. That's not right, is it? Okay, lovely. Thank you so much for being with me in this session. Thank you very much to everybody who wrote, helped with the caption. If you answered anybody else's questions, I really appreciate it. Maybe a couple of hours ago, I posted a conversation that I had with this lovely gentleman in a pet shop, okay? And I've posted it as an audio reel. It's on my other page, but I've also shared it on this page in the story. Do have a listen to it. Let me know if you like this kind of thing, then obviously I'll try and post more of it. It's just me going into a shop, any shop, and I'm just trying to show people that you can start talking about absolutely anything. You can go into a pet shop, you can go into a corner shop, you can go to the library, go to the airport, go to the bank, wherever you want to, you can just start talking. And that's one of the best ways that you can start practicing your speaking. Okay, so I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Take care. Good night.